Hello, and today we're going to be building a Discord bot. The Discord bot is very simple to make. It can do a lot of complicated things, but the initial setup is very, very simple. After this initial setup, I'll go over more technical stuff, such as like deleting messages or collecting stuff, but this is just the initial setup. So what you're going to need are node.js, you're going to need Git, you're going to need GitHub accounts, Heroku account, and Visual Studio Code, or Atom, or something to write the programs with. Okay, so first install all of those, and then we're going to go into making the bot. So pause the video and just enter it into Google. It'll all prompt you to download or create an account or something. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't believe I should have to explain this part of the step. So now you want to go to Discord, the Discord app, and you want to go to developers and developer portal. Okay, and so here I have Twice bot and I have a YouTube bot that I already created. Right, so you're going to create a new application, you name it whatever you want, and when you do, you're going to get this. Okay, so you can give it a picture, you can write a description for it. Okay, and then you're going to want to go over to the bot section and you want to build a bot. Right, and when you build a bot, it gives you this token. Do not reveal this token. This token is important to accessing their bot. If you give away this token, it's going to get hacked. So we're going to provide a way or alternative to protecting it. Right? I see most people online use config.js or config JSON file, which I'm not a huge fan of, just because those can be easily hacked and you can't upload it to um, GitHub. So, anyways, after you create the bot, right, let's get those out of the way and invite the bot to our server. So, select bot, give it administrative. You can choose whatever you want later on, but for now, you can choose bot. You copy this, paste it into here. So, I'm going to invite it into my developmental server. I'm not a robot, and you hear that? It joined my server. Right, so it says YouTube bot has led into the server, and you see right here, it says YouTube bot. Um, what's interesting is that it's online and I'm not doing anything with it yet, so let's test this out. So after that, right, you're gonna open Visual Studio Code. Oh, that's why. This code is still running. This is from my other developmental stuff. So, right, we have a blank slate, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna install all the packages that we need first. So we're gonna do npm inits, yes. Okay, it doesn't matter about this part. We're gonna do npm install discord.js, and then we're gonna do npm install capital D nodemon and .env. So what this does is it installs them as developmental dependencies. So when you run it on Heroku, it doesn't install those, and it'll be just a tad bit faster. So nodemon lets you develop the server without having to reload it each time, and the .env package lets you store items in the .env file, which is where we're going to put our token. So now we're going to want to create a repository to use on GitHub. So let's go to github.com. Let's go to start a project. Let's call this, I'm going to call this YouTube bot, right? And I'm going to create the repository. Okay, and we're going to copy all this Let me paste it and then push to the master. And so after this is finished, we'll check on this and see if it works. So there, so now you see this, right? So we're gonna create a .git ignore file, and if in here we're gonna do the node modules, we're gonna do .env, and we're gonna do .package lock.json, and we're gonna do the readme.md. Oh, and the oops, nope, I did not want that. And we're gonna do the git ignore file as well. Okay. So final step before we start anything else, we're gonna create a new folder, .env. We're gonna give it a bot token, and we're gonna paste our hidden token into there. So we go back to the bot, go back to copy, and we paste. Save it. And so I'm gonna blur the token out or cover it up just for securities, because I don't want just my developmental server being hacked. So you won't be able to see it, but I will be able to access it within the code. So let's go back to this, change test to, let's do node-mon index.js. Okay, and we don't have an index.json file yet, so we're going to create it right now, index.js. And so here is when we start making the bot. So we're going to do const discord equals require discord.js. So the reason why I made this a capital D instead of lowercase d is because I want to emphasize that it's it's an important object, right? And so I won't have to make it again. And we're gonna do const client equals a new Discord client. Right, so this is the client constructor, and this part is for the development phase. So if we do if process.env.node environment does not equal production. So if it's not labeled as production, we're gonna require the .env config function. So we save it. Okay, so now we set up the main parts. Without this, it will not work. So from here, we go to client, on, and when it's ready, we're gonna need to pass a arrow function through, and we're just gonna do console.log bot is running. Okay. So a lot of times I'm not adding semicolons at the end of my statements. It's because I'm using like an auto. Okay, you need to put it at the end. The way I write my code, I don't need to. And then so clients.login, we're gonna do the process.env.bot token. So we save it. So now this is the moment of truth. Now we test to see if the bot is running. So we do npm run test. And any problems? It does not look like there's any problems. Okay, so what we can do to test to see if it works is we can do the client.set activity, or no, we'll do this. We need to find a way to test to see if it works. So we can do bot is running on Let's do clients dot guilds dot length. Ooh, that's not a number. Is this object map? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll do what is instead is running. Okay. And so if it receives a message, so client dot on message, it's going to pass a message object through, and then it's going to message dot reply hello. So this is just to see if the bot is working. So let's say hi, hello. So that's a bug you need to work out. What I recommend is going to keep doing this. So if the message dot user or message dot author dot bot, we're going to return it so it doesn't interfere like that. So it doesn't go on forever. So let's try this. Hi, hello. So it's once. Okay, so I hope you can see how like it's a little bit complicated. You have to, work your way around the technical stuff because it can interact with itself. But I'm sure you'll have a fun time doing it, just like I did. I had a blast working on Discord bot, and I'm gonna do more complicated stuff in the future of my own. But these basics are a good way to build like JavaScript or programming experience. Because JavaScript is usually used for web development, and the problem with that is you also have to set up like the website in order to test it out. But with the Discord bot, you can just play around with it, and it's very easy to test out. So now, what I want to do is stop the bot, and we're gonna upload it to GitHub, connect it to Heroku, and then we're gonna test to see if it works. Okay, so we're gonna stop it by doing Control C or Command C by terminating the batch. And so before we upload anything to GitHub, we need to create a new file called proc file. Now this is very important. If you do not have this file, the bot will turn off every 30 minutes or so if it's not in use. So we're going to do worker. Within the worker, we're going to do node, and then the name of the bot's main file. So mine's index.js. If you name yours something else, you will need to change the name of this. So now this is ready to be added to GitHub. So we do git add dot. So we add all the folders. Git commit initial. Right. So this initial commit, and then we're gonna do git push origin master. Okay, so the YouTube bot's still on. I think it's just a bug, but let's go over to GitHub and see if it uploaded. So I'll refresh the page, and so we can see here, right? We have the proc file, we have the README, which I didn't know was that, but it's whatever. I think it's because, yeah, this was 9 minutes ago. Index.js, the package lock, the shouldn't have been uploaded, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. So now we're gonna head over to Heroku. And so after you create your account, right, you're gonna want to connect your GitHub to Heroku. So we're gonna go to new, create new app, and I'm gonna cause YouTube dev bot. Right, and we're gonna connect to GitHub. We're gonna search for YouTube bot. we're going to connect it. We're going to do enable automatic deployment, and we're going to deploy a branch. So you want to do this the first time around just to make sure it works. And after that, every time you automatically up to GitHub, it'll take like a couple minutes to upload, but it will work. So you can see it was declared. Okay, so now you want to go to resources. Wait for this to load. But okay, let's go hop back in Discord. And so you see the YouTube bot's offline, right? If I say hi or hello or subscribe, right? Nothing appears. So we have to wait for the proc file to load. So I'm gonna cut right here and then we'll jump forward to when it does. Okay, so we're back, right? It took like maybe a minute to load. So we have the web and we have a worker, right? So we want to turn off the web and turn on the worker. So this is a free dyno. This will not cost anything. And so if we look at Discord, the bot is still not online. And the bot's still not online because we still have to add in the token again because we didn't upload the .env file. So we go to settings, review var configs, and type bots token or whatever you typed in here. And we're going to paste the token in. Okay, so let's test to see. Now it's online. If I say hi, it'll say hello. So I hope that this was an easy tutorial and I explained everything well. Sorry if the quality is pretty bad. This is my first time doing this. I'll probably upload something tomorrow about how to create more stuff and maybe play around with the initial client functions. But I hope that you learn something new and you'll be able to build fun and excellent bots. Please subscribe and thank you for watching.